Successful businesses build families. They build, if you have a large company, what happens is you have production, quality assurance, and they're natural enemies. They hate each other, but they don't hate themselves as much as they do accounts, So when you have big companies, what you have is this fragmentation across them. But if you can get them all to speak from the same song sheet, believing that they're part of that family. So I build families, and our family believes that they can achieve anything. And that's very much, so at Douglas, when we started Douglas, if you joined Douglas, you'd be at the end of the table and I'd say, there's not one person in this room that's as clever as all of us. If you can get your team to believe in the idea of your company and that they're your family, you spend more waking hours with them than any other group of people. So start treating the people that you work with like family. It's a game changer. The SMEs represent about 11% of our population. In America, it's 2%. What does that tell you? We got all these companies out there doing really, really cool stuff. Australia, where is he? Australia, only 8%, So we're doing way better. We've actually got more people putting their money and mum's money on the line to start small enterprises. We've got more small enterprises per head of population than most other countries in the world. Good on you, New Zealand.
Yeah, and I think what we need to acknowledge as well is the fact that, having run a $5 million business and having run a $100 million business, it is actually and often a lot harder to run a $5 million business than a $100 million business because, as you say, the access to capital and the amount, the people that you can have and the pressure it adds to your personal finances and to your home life can be a lot greater than at a larger scale. When you're running a big business now like My Food Bag, the level of talent that we can attract, the level of leadership that we have, the level of process and robustness and structure that's inside our business is something we could have never aspired to have in OPL because it had a limited opportunity really. And so running that $5 million business was really hard every single day of the week, but running My Food Bag is just a totally different experience because the level of personal sacrifice that's going into each and every one of those businesses is so great, I hear a lot of people saying, look, they're paying staff wages through credit cards or, like when they're trying to grow and make do, and it's a really hard situation to be in.